So how many times when you were younger did you take some like silly BS personality quiz? And how much of the time did you find that information from that quiz useful? So in the early 2000s and 2010s, there were a lot of things that came out around the time of the Myers-Briggs, which basically like solidified what the idea of a personality framework quiz was. There's something else that you may have heard about called the Enneagram. Enneagram? I don't know how to pronounce it. Which is, as I have here, a personality framework that focuses on core motivation spheres and defense mechanisms, which actually is kind of cool. Instead of just describing who you are or what you are from like this objective, like, you're good at this kind of thing. It says you might be good at this kind of thing because you're motivated by XYZ. Also probably not going to be good at XYZ thing because you're not motivated by this. You're kind of triggered by this sort of thing. It's kind of a framework of like understanding yourself, not through like objective analysis, but more of like understanding yourself better by like what makes you feel safer and what makes you feel more fearful and anxious. If you know what works for you and what like triggers that dopamine and serotonin, why would you choose a different field that like makes you feel like anxious and full of cortisol? So we have this breakdown of like the 9 Enneagram types, which is the reformer, the helper, the achiever, the individualist, the investigator, the loyalist, the enthusiast, the challenger, and the peacemaker. That was a lot. But like this form of understanding yourself isn't about putting yourself in a box. Like a bunch of different things that might work for someone and a bunch of things that like might not work for someone. But apparently this framework for understanding self makes it way easier to like identify challenges at work, identify challenges in our personal life, and realize that those challenges aren't necessarily coming from the outside world, but are coming from how we navigate conflict, how we experience safety. Maybe someone's not motivated by being the best person and getting all of the things done and being super productive. Maybe they're actually motivated by knowing that they're validated just the way they are so that they could be creative, but because they know they're going to be validated. That's kind of a huge shift. So yeah, check us out. We have some information on this.